Okay, Kelly, here we are at the entryway. I'm okay with how it looks essentially. That's gonna be, all of our doors will be white 6-panel eventually. This is what the entry looks like. I'm sure you probably remember to a degree. And this whole setup seems to work for our family. And although these two things I'm okay with getting rid of, my hand is glitchy. And then just kind of reworking this area a little bit, but I like that mirror. And we currently dump our school crates here. I'm not doing co-op this year, so this one can go bye-bye in the basement. But this is essentially where we dump our school crates. And then this is the school room and the office as it sits right now. So I'll give you a quick tour. This section here, those 2 chairs that we're using for staging go there and there. That seems to work well. The shears, I like the IKEA white shears way better than the shears that I have currently, but I don't even know if they're available anymore. So that's something that I'd be willing to spend money on to replace these shears. And then change out the bars so that they go up higher to make it look more dramatic. But the that is what this is, mostly Josie's toys and or school books. This is Josie's school right here. This is history and science. This up here is school stuff that I'll be using for Josie, like folder activities. This is history. So not all this stuff needs to stay because I'm not always using this stuff. So this really can, I guess, go into the basement until I'm ready for it. These are like pocket self-check spelling helpers that I'll probably be using with Josie this year. But anyway, so some of this, so the containers I think are probably more important than the content. Like some of the content can go in the basement if I'm not using it. So then this is, again, Josie stuff there at the bottom. That's Josie stuff. I can do some pulling out and more organizing before you even get here in terms of my stuff. Then one of these shelves is Josh, Brandon, then Josh. This one I already did some, that I cleaned out some stuff. So that lamp I can get rid of, the shade, or at least get a better shade. The shade doesn't fit. I don't know. But anyway, that's something that I need to figure out. But actually I don't even need a lamp in here anymore because Brian put in recessed lights. Yay! So this is this kid's desk. So this is, I'm gonna talk to Brian about getting Brandon a laptop, and then we can make this a little bit more clutter-free, and this stuff right here, they can move on to the shelf here so it's easily accessible, but not like making this a clutter zone. And then literally they will have their 2 laptops and maybe just, pens and pencils, and then, I don't know, something that's not, looking like that. And then they don't even use that, so I can take that down. So over here, this is also a huge issue. So what I told you is less of an issue as that. And you can see right now, it's just not pleasant to look at. So right now, the kids use this is kind of like Josie's area where she keeps her Play-Doh, her drawing stuff, some puzzles. And then this section is Brandon and this section is Josh. So for school. So that seems to work for them, and at least some of it is closed off. But I can also take and switch out, and they can do like Josh and Brandon, and then Josie gets down here, and we can move this to this wall, to the right wall. This thing, again, we can figure out how we want furniture to go in here, and then figure out who gets to use what for school versus me for office. So some of the things that I do need to have in here though are these 2 filing cabinets. They're deep, and they're probably as deep as your mom's armoire thing that she's gonna let me have. These are not exactly the same though. This one's wider than this one, but I do need to keep those up here for my office, and they can either be on one side or flank the armoire thing. But my idea with the armoire is to have my printer in it, and that would at least hide that part. So this is how I have, and so I have the printer ink and everything under there, but you know, who wants to display a Rubbermaid bin, right? So this is a couch table helping hold up my desk, which is being held up by my 2 filing cabinets. So I'm okay with using this as, give me a couple minutes, kiddos. So keep working on the weeds in the back. Or you can detach the hose and get wet in the hose if you want to get wet, and then just keep working on the weeding, okay? So I'm fine with this setup in terms of my desk. This table here is my dad's old workbench that I sanded and stained, so it's a nice size desk. Just can't tell because of all my crap on it. And then this table here can go away in the basement, or whatever, but the wood tone on that probably matches the wood tone on your mom's armoire, and I don't know if I could use that as my desk, actually, now that I'm kind of looking at it, because it does have like the desk drawer, because it is deep, and I use my laptop. But anyway, that's actually something to think about, that I could use this in a different capacity, but I do. And honestly, these filing cabinets, if we decided that you wanted to have that as my desk, then because this is just too much for the space, then I could figure out like either stack those 2 filing cabinets, or I don't know, come up with a different plan, and then this table can be used, you know, for something else, or I don't know, or in a different way. But anyway, so that's kind of like, if we can figure out how to use what I got without buying new furniture, that would be the best. Like, I can buy little accessories or whatever, but the furniture pieces, unless it's coming, like, if I can find it used or free, like your mom, that would be great. So anyway, one idea was to literally take these things off of the wall here and then reworking it so that your mom's armoire, because I think it's deeper this way, going this way than it is this way. I have to measure the space, but turning those filing cabinets this way and have your mom's armoire on that space. And then I'm constantly coming in this area from the dining room, like, you know, I usually work actually in the sunroom there with my laptop, print stuff out, come here and then grab it. So it's convenient to have that here, but if the armoire thing there, and I can come through this way and get whatever off the printer, and my desk was now facing this way, that, I don't know, that could work. So I can go in the chair would be there, or even, I don't know, catty corner, diagonal. I don't know exactly how to make this section, reorganize this section without making like a galley office like this. So either have all of the bookshelves and filing cabinets on that wall and have the desk going this way so you can get in and out, or doing it the other way and having the desk and whatnot here, having your tunnel there to get in and out, and then having all the filing cabinets and bookshelves on this wall. So that would be the other thing I would think that might work. So as you're coming in, you would just keep coming in and around, which is what we do now anyway. But I do like having a place to dump. When I come in the door, I dump my purse there, And then I also need a place to dump like my work bag and my backpack. So if I came around the desk, hey, if it looked good, I'd be okay with it. But it is nice to have like a dumping place, or, you know, a place to dump. So I don't know, if we had my desk here, then we could put like something like this and have it facing out towards the door. And then my desk here, and then this could be my dumping section right here. My desk could be here, and then, you know, go in and out to get to my desk and the other stuff. So anyway, I don't know, just some ideas I'm throwing out, but so there's some stuff there to work with to figure that out. And I'm not opposed to getting rid of, you know, whatever. So that's that. I think this is, you know, the kids setup there is okay. Again, I can try to pull things off of, if you give me a job before you even get here, like if you want me to just pull everything, all of the stuff out of here and stick it in the dining room so that we can reconfigure furniture and the walls, see how it looks, and then I can put everything back as homework. Then hopefully that gave you enough detail on that. A little too much detail. I'm okay with how everything looks in here, just cluttery mess right now. That is what I have there. Say hi, Josie. Josie. She can't hear anything. All right, so, and then in here is my other clutter mess, and we do schooling in here also. Sorry, I didn't clean up like I said I would. But I actually took a lot of stuff off of here last month. It just doesn't look like it. It doesn't look as bad anymore, but I don't know if you can help me just touch it up a little bit more so it's not quite so visually stimulating. And then this, I still haven't figured out what to do with, and then this. So we have schooling stuff up here. So this, unfortunately, until we can afford to buy a new TV, which probably won't happen for 10 years, because it works, so there's no need to like spend the money on a new TV. But this, unfortunately, comes with it. So, so this section, I guess, kind of works. That, I have another one on the other side. I'm not opposed to replacing those things, but I do want, so a big goal is to get family pictures back up. I pulled them all down because I wanted to do something with them, and I don't have anything of Josie up, believe it or not, and she's 6. That's terrible. But that's a big thing that I want to do. I started taking them down and never put them back up. So I think the only picture I have of Josie is the one that's in the kitchen in there. So that's not good. But anyway, so that's something I want to do too. That is some Christian age-appropriate books for the boys. Those are old photos in the photo boxes. And then there's literally nothing in there because I already started cleaning things out. These things, this is kind of like Brian's stuff. So we can, I think is it all Brian's stuff? Yeah, sorta. It's kind of all Brian's stuff. So it doesn't matter what his stuff looks like, as long as he has a place to put it. Right, that's kind of his shelf. So I can make that look different. This thing I hate, and like he has these things everywhere that just, they don't go with my decor. But this is school stuff. This I haven't used in a while actually, but I've got, like, I'm not lacking storage. And look, they're practically empty. It just looks cute. So this can even go in my office. This is CDs, which we now all have. I don't even need these anymore because we have them all on our laptops and everything. These are Bible stories, and this is the piano lessons for the kids. Again, more CDs. These are, again, I don't really even need any of these. These are things that can go somewhere else, because right now everything's pretty much YouTube, Netflix, and Amazon for Josie, and I like putting CDs in her computer seems to be more of a problem than it is a help in terms of school. Like, I don't know why. I can't do it. So this is school stuff. We use these for her adding and subtracting. It's just got games and stuff. She uses this for adding and subtracting. I think that looks cute. This is her reading stuff. This is just Brian's baby books and our wedding book. We don't need to have that here. These are school DVDs that we do use, the history things. I will eventually use, it's like my, what do you call it? The Veggie Tales thingamabobber, what's in the Bible, and Road to History. So they don't need to go there, but I do have some school stuff sprinkled around. This is like cookbooks. This is my